Hey folks, we gave up trying to record outside. It just got way too windy. You couldn't hear anything. So, what we've done today is we're busy preparing our straw bale garden beds. We have 8 straw bales that are lined up on top of one of our old beds. Now, it's not a wicking bed, and we had a few issues with it last year. In fact, the year before as well. So we decided we're going to let it be fallow this year. What we did was we put a piece of plastic down and then started stacking the straw bales on top.
Right, it'll be sort of an unconventional straw bale thing, but that's okay. We figure we've got access to both sides of the bed, so that will let us put one tomato on each side of the straw bale and it should be fine. And we can reach the stuff. And it wouldn't be the first time I had to reach a little farther than I wanted to grab a tomato. It's for a good cause, you know.
This year we ended up with more varieties than what we expected. We were the recipients of several gifts from new YouTube friends. That meant that we have too much stuff to go into our garden. And in the meantime, our friend CB from CB's Greenhouse and Garden has been advocating that we do some straw bale. Well, last fall, we were able to buy 60 bales of straw at a really cheap price, especially for around here. So we did. Now we're busy getting ready to condition those bales so we can start planting here in about another month.
Right. I just checked yesterday to see what sort of fertilizer we have on hand, and we're going to need to buy some more, but it's a start at least, what we have.
Enjoy the video of us struggling with those straw bales. They've been out in the rain all winter long, so they're heavy. Oh. Really heavy.
Yeah. As always with a project like this, you get good at handling them just about the time you're done with the project. But we have figured out some great ways of tilting the things and stuff like that, so we can't pick them up. Physically, we cannot pick them up. So we had to work around that and sort of make it work, shall we say.
Yes, ironic. The last 4 bales took us less time than the first bale took to get in place.
Yeah, well, we figured out how to move it by that time. It also wasn't falling apart as badly as some of the other bales were, so.
Put the hardware cloth down, and then I can bring over some sand to go with the hardware cloth, put the plastic on top, and then we can bring straw bales in.
Okay. Where are you going to run the irrigation for this from?
I thought what I'd do is plumb in over here where the current irrigation goes to the garlic bed, and just bring a line on over here, and then we can have 1 or 2 or 3 emitters or lines of emitters to water the straw bales.
Okay. 2 thoughts on this. One is, I think this is a great location to run a couple of lines of straw bales. Another is, since we've been debating what to do with that bed over there,
right,
we could actually stack straw bales there too.
That's a good point.
This was our bean bed from last year. We grew green beans and purple beans in here. Although we got an okay harvest, we really lost the end of the season completely because there was a huge infestation of wireworms and grubs. When my plants started to wilt, when I pulled them up to see what was going on, there were no roots left. Their roots were completely eaten off. I did a bunch of research on this, and they said that the grass that had grown up in there, which was called witchgrass, tends to attract the bugs that lay the wireworms as eggs. So that problem was made worse by the fact that nobody weeded while we were gone. We were gone for a long time at the end of the summer last year, and we had a friend taking care of the garden. He did a great job of making sure that everything was watered, but he doesn't know much about green beans and stuff, and he did not weed at all. For whatever reason, we have had a huge bloom of grass in here the last couple of years. I thought I cleared it out enough so that it wouldn't be a problem, but obviously I didn't. And when I came back, it was a competition as to what was taller, the grass or the bean plants. And as I said, the general response in the long run was that it was a fail. and it was because of the bugs that had gotten in here. So we decided over the winter, once we had this straw, we just decided to lay straw on it, and we put wire on top just to keep it from blowing away and to keep the cats from using it as a body box. Now we've decided we're going to renovate this, use it for straw bale this summer. The irrigation is already in. I think you can see the, yeah, you can see the irrigation heads here. There's 2 of them for this bed. A lot of people around here actually wind up using low quality hay as straw.
Thanks for watching. Enjoy your gardening, and let's see what happens next.
See you next time. My head is in the picture, just sort of.